Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we can discuss Moloch. So this movie is about a woman who lives in a very isolated, very rural part of the Netherlands, close to a peat bog. That's pretty creepy in and of itself. She's got some issues, like in the past, she's got some memories she doesn't really understand or doesn't really know how to process. They kind of feel really weird to her. But those are kind of like reactivated or amplified whenever a random guy just stumbles onto the property and starts causing problems. It's stressful enough for that to happen, but then she's like, is this connected to what happened before? And she decides that, she's got to find out. So she begins kind of like an investigation into what's going on. Is there something, was this just a stranger, that happened to show up, or is this connected to, the whatever weird memories she has, from the past? So Moloch is a decent movie. It's a horror movie. It starts off really well. It starts off with really got my hopes up with some really creepy, effective moments. And I do think this movie has good atmosphere, but man, it runs forever and it runs really slow. And I don't mind slow burn if there's a payoff to it, but this is just kind of like, it just feels like it drags on. And eventually when you get the like plot elements that you've been waiting for, they don't live up to what the weight and which honestly, like it moves glacially slow at times. Like I said, I don't mind a slow burn. This is a little bit too slow without much burn to it. But I did like some of the visuals involving like the folklore elements, and I love folklore stories, and I think there's potential with this one, but it just didn't hit for me. Too slow. It's very little happens, and when it does happen, it's not really that memorable. But there are some spikes of like really effective atmosphere, really effective like weird, creepy vibes. They just don't happen enough, and I think that's what really makes me kind of disappointed here. Is it's not like there wasn't an opportunity here. It's not like there's not signs of life in this movie. They're just unfortunately the minority part of the movie. And so I really wanted to like this movie. It does pick up quite a bit toward the end, but by then it's really dragged on for so long. But if you can stay checked in, the ending is worth it. But in the end, Moloch was just kind of like, it was there for me. It's a decent horror movie. I don't regret watching it, but I don't see myself going back to it. That's my review for the movie. If you want to check out more, go right here on YouTube to my movie review playlist. But until then, thanks for watching this one. I greatly appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you soon.